So last time, we pissed off HYZANTE, which isn't honestly surprising. We spent the whole game getting betrayed constantly, so I'm not. I am backing down. Let's go. Main story, Serenoa wonders what recourse is left for them, knowing that not much time remains until HYZANTEan army arrives. Right, because they mobilized right after I didn't hand over the Roselles. The Rosellans, I should say.
So that's the size of it. House Wolfford has gone to such great lengths for us.
We got you, Jerome.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not?
Oh, we got a name drop finally. Frederica's mother's name.
You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
You know the history of HYZANTE's oppression of the Roselle, yes?
Kind of.
Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source. She led us to freedom from HYZANTE's rule, here to the Wolfford domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
Oh, hell yeah.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. HYZANTE would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in HYZANTE. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
Damn, Jerome, he's got the greatest ears on the planet. Just listening to everyone.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront HYZANTE.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
Yeah, of course. That'd be too easy, right?
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenella. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Okay, so we're looking for a key. Is it like a metaphorical key? Or like a legit key? We know the key is in this village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're not really sure what it is. I need more information. If the key does indeed remain in the village, I will find it. I must. Okay, Serenella, we got this. It's right here. Damn. Oh, here's an exam spot, I think. Yeah. What's this? A mirror? And an old rusted one at that. Yo, there's the key right there. I found it. I know we mean to search the village, but what are we searching for? Yeah, Huette, I agree. My bird queen, what are we searching for? Something special in the village? If what you seek is old, the elder may know of it. I cling to the thought that Lady Orlea's last great hope for us lay in this very village. I wish it to be true, from the bottom of my heart. My achy, breaky heart. The Roselle have a long, dark history of being oppressed, and I reckon they're none too happy about outsiders like us reminding them of it. Is the legend so old it's been forgotten? Or is someone keeping something from us? They leave us no choice but to upend the village in our search. Damn, Anna, you just frickin' take no prisoners. I mean, the main thing is to find all the little sparklies. Mommy and Daddy are really upset. I'm scared. Wait, why? We didn't do anything. We just saved you guys. You should be dead. You know, you should be okay with us looking around. Damn. Anything special? Well, there is a pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents are quite fond of. Okay. A pelt is the key? I don't think so, but that's okay. I saw a shiny up here. There. How do I get there? Shiny? Superior iron. Oh, baby. We're getting that second weapon, or the final weapon upgrade with that stuff. We should seek out one who knows the legend of the Roselle. That will be our best chance at finding the key. Oh. I found it. I found the key. It's right here. The best game. The best game. So we will cheese it up here. Grab this. Silver. I mean, not great. Good, not great. Oh, what are you looking for, sir? Is it treasure? It might be. Yes, I'm on a treasure hunt. And you? Are you playing hide and seek? I'm looking for something that could help everyone in the village. Sorry we're causing such a commotion. I hear there's something incredible hidden in this village. Do you know anything about it? It's a secret, but if you promise not to tell anyone. It's hidden in my desk drawer. I call it my secret sweet store, and I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it all when nobody's looking. Is that so? Well, thank you for telling me. You have my word that I shan't tell another soul. Where does he live? I'm going to steal his candies. For playing a game on with me. Good luck looking for your treasure, sir. I hope you find it. You could all be dead right now if it wasn't for me, but you're playing coy, okay? Well, there are a number of objects within the village that could qualify as the key we are looking for. Anything special or unusual in the village? Not that I've ever heard of. Oh, what'd you, man? That mirror over there looks pretty interesting, in my opinion. With Orlea's key in hand, we may at long last land a grievous blow against HYZANTE. We must speak with the other villagers and learn what they know of it. We just want to live our lives. Why must we be chased to the ends of the earth? You did this. This is all your fault. We literally just saved you. Like what? What are you mad about? What? You would be slinging salt right now if it wasn't for us. I feel your pain, but I only need to know if Lady Orlea left anything behind. It may help us achieve peace. Not so. We're all confronting the results of the Rosellan uprising from 30 years ago. Oh, yeah, let's not pick that one. That's like that's the no you. No, it's your fault. You'll never know how sorry I am that we cannot protect you. I beg you, gather your things and go. Rowan, we did protect them. I feel your pain, but I only need to know if Lady Orlea left anything behind. All I know is that we'll never go back to the life we had before. I wish you luck in your search for trinkets. Pray, do not lose hope. The road ahead is arduous, but we must remain strong. House Wolport will do all it can for you. You've taken all my venom, and you still show me kindness. Forgive me, truly, for I've misjudged you. I must think on what I can do to prepare. Thank you, Lord Serenoa. You are a good man, and you brought me a modicum of calm. With your house behind us, we may yet weather this storm. Okay, well, I think we're done now. Oh, wait. Have I talked with you yet? Whenever I look at my children, I am reminded that we cannot bow to HYZANTE's demands. You damn right. We will win. We must win. Okay, so I think I've spoken to everyone. Unless can I go in houses? I can. Oh, that would have sucked. Oh, it's the Elder. Damn. A Nazir Crystal. Oh, that's an upgrade for sure. I thought there was something else glowing. I know nothing of any key, and you'll find nothing of any import in my house. We took such great pains to flee the source, yet our past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we are tainted after all. I've never seen a pelt this color before. Perhaps this is the one Jerome's parents took such a liking to. Perhaps this pelt is the key that will show us the way forward. You learned about the pink pelt. So maybe I can talk to Jerome now. Aha, I almost concluded the investigation like a dumbass. You're looking for something old? I seem to recall seeing a rather old-looking mirror around the Elder's house. It was quite brilliant all those years ago, but I'm sure it has rusted over by now. Okay, so now do I come over here and click on the mirror? Aha! It's an old rusty mirror. Ah yes, that's the one. Pray wait a moment, I'll polish it for you. Oh dude, careful. You're gonna get sucked into the Shadow Realm. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. There, isn't it beautiful? My word, the designs on this mirror are exquisite. I had no idea the rust hid such splendor. Okay, interesting. Perhaps this mirror is the key that will show us the way forward. You learned about the pink mirror. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have the pink pelt and the pink mirror now. So that definitely has to do with... I think can I examine it? Perhaps this mirror is the key that will show us the way forward. Learned all you can about the pink mirror. Okay. So let's see now. Is there another house we can go in? Maybe the elder will tell me something now. Grandpa? I wonder why the village elder would so vehemently deny the key's existence. I should almost like to search his home myself. Preferably while he is away, though I know he would not grant such a request from the likes of me. I'm telling you right now, we're the only reason these guys aren't dead right now, so maybe they should be a little nicer to us. You know? Yo, Panda, how's it going? Oh yeah, see, I didn't even play Zero Dawn or Stranger of Paradise. There's just too much, man. All way too expensive to buy 4 brand new games in 3 weeks' time. It's just too much for me. Okay, Elder. What are you hiding? Do you think there's like a secret entrance underneath this rug? Scared I'm going to miss something. Do not hesitate to ask if you need anything more. Yeah, someone boot the old elder in the ass and get him out of his house. Okay, so I should like to search the elder's home, but I know he'll never grant me permission. It pains me to ask you this, but might you be able to draw him out of his house for a moment? Ordinarily, I would not stand for deceiving an old man. I agree that this may be the only chance we got. Elder, forgive me, but may I speak with you outside for a moment? An audience outside with Lady Frederica? To what do I owe the honor? And what would you ask of me? Do. Are there any stories you remember of days gone by? I should love to hear them. Anything at all will do. I'm afraid I have none to tell, my dear. I never to forget the past. Let's go, Benedict. We may very well find what we seek in the elder's home. box hidden beneath the rug? Dude, they always hide stuff under the rugs, man. It would seem the elder did have something to hide. The man was sitting on it. How the hell was he sitting on that? Elder? Perhaps this rock is the key that will show us the way forward. We learned about the pink rock. Well, now he's gonna go in his house and be like, how did this pink rock get here? Okay, so now that I have everything, I feel like I can end the exploration. Only because I almost ended it way too early. I almost missed out on the pink mirror and the pink rock. So I gotta be a little more diligent. Hell, I almost missed it on the pink pelt as well. And then HYZANTE would have showed up, and I would have nothing against them, all because I'm kind of a dumbass. Okay. Okay, I think I have everything. We're going to conclude the exploration. We found your rock, Elder.
For the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Okay, yeah, so that all would have been locked if I didn't find them. That would have sucked. Let's offer the pink pelt first.
Might this pink pelt be the key?
Ah, the pelt of a pink boar. I suppose you haven't encountered them near the castle or the harbor, but they are all around us here.
Ah, my mistake.
I am just an old man, Lord Serenoa. I assure you I know nothing of this key.
Don't lie to me, Gramps.
So that wasn't the key. Perhaps I should ask the Elder about something else.
What about the pink mirror?
Do you think this pink mirror could be the key?
My word.
The pink pattern suggests this mirror is quite old. Might it be an item mentioned in Rosellan legend?
I never thought I'd see this again. It was a gift from my late wife. I scarcely recognized it without all the rust.
Might this be the key?
My man, your late wife gave you this mirror and you left outside to rust? The frick?
Nope, I can't say it is. But you'll never know how grateful I am that you found it.
Oh, now we're gonna hit him with the pink rock he's been
So
sitting
that
on.
wasn't the key. Perhaps I should ask the Elder about something else.
He's gonna be mad about this one. That's my lucky salt rock.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
Why are you lying to me, old man? See, I could have missed this, and I'm sure it would have caused a branching path.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
Dude, it is a salt rock. Also, did you see how it took a while to load there? I think that was the path branching. I think. Lick it, Serenoa. Oh, Benedict's like, I'll do it.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
It was actually a salt rock. Oh, that's funny. That is good.
Truly, a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlear.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlear spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlear herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all?
I could see it potentially being up north. In the
Did your
mountains.
mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why HYZANTE oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of HYZANTE's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years. But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake HYZANTE to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. HYZANTE's army is on the horizon.
Throw the salt rock at them.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
Benedict about to hit them with the strongest of words. The next morning. Dude, this soundtrack is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, they got our ass surrounded.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
Next time.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak?
Next time doesn't even know.
This is salt, indeed. But how is this possible?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so. but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One.
I mean, yeah, once again, everyone just tries to stab us in the back.
And you have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Why are we trusting his word? Everyone who has given us their word so far has lied to us.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
Exham? Are you good or are you not?
We owe our lives to this. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia.
Yeah,
The blessings of the true goddess.
That's what they're
the
saying.
blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So that's what she said was salt is everywhere. It's not what the goddess has. So it's everywhere. So they've been lying this whole time saying they're the only ones with salt.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
Wait, my memory's a little fuzzy. But earlier on, when there was that mining expedition, and they found something in the back of the mine. Do we know what was back there yet? Was it possible that there were these back there? I don't remember if we've been told yet.
I cannot imagine HYZANTE being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. HYZANTE will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
We got the upper hand now.
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolford. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
And what will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With HYZANTE beside us, we can defeat Esfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Exham might be on our team.
House Wolford protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. HYZANTE sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience.
Well,
Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exham and succeeds.
Exham. His name is Exham. Exarm, I thought, but it's Exham. So I wonder if I didn't find that pink crystal there, if that's a fight there, and I have to fight X-Arm. Dude, this game wants you to play it like 5 times. It's kind of crazy.
The crystal holds the power to change not only HYZANTE, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
The Hierophant's Palace. Dude, let's go. I mean, I still feel like we're gonna get turned on here, but that's fine. The whole game has been me feeling like we're gonna get turned on. And I've been right every time. So we do have a character story here. A single man survived the battle at the Citadel of the Sands, but who is he? Usually this is always like a new character. Oh wait, this has been the guy that's been giving us our character class upgrades. Yeah, he's been in our camp the whole time.
Got you right in my sights.
Oh, I hope he's just badass and he can join the team. Oh my god, he's an archer. He's badass. Line him up!
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald.
And flee we must. I'll hold him here, but you lot, retreat!
Minister Archibald!
His name is Archibald, hell yeah.
No, this cannot be how it ends. My lungs yet draw breath, my heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought he was doing like some messed up summoning of arrows or something.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
I got literal chills there.
I've been watching you fight from afar, and I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived a salt-iron war with naught but the bow at his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
You damn right we do. Archibald. Deals more damage to distant targets. His bow boasts increased range. A legendary and intimidating archer. I love him. I love him. Old Grandpappy's gonna get the high ground and just pick off everyone. Okay, let's hit the menu. Let's just check them out. Go back to the encampment after all of that. We did get quite a few materials. There's nothing quite like a fight to sharpen your skills. I get to call myself an archer now. You won't regret letting me join your ranks, my lord. I won't let you down. HYZANTE always spoke of the lives we can save as separate from the lives we should save. Okay, so they don't really get new dialogue here. Gila is so sweet. She listens to my story without making fun of me. I love the lady at the tavern. She always says nice things about my tricks. He who has money wins the war, and with Lionel on your side, victory is all but guaranteed. Lionel's selection is especially grand today. My memorization and analytical skills are peerless. Battles are won not only with the strength of warriors, but the cunning of civil servants as well. The Holy State thought me a threat to their teachings, so I was forced to flee. All I wanted was to live a peaceful life with my beloved. Ian's. Yo, Archibald is a legend. The Azure Crystal, yeah, okay. So we found one of those in the Elder's house. So yeah, we definitely level up Serenoa here. Increases weapon potency by 10. Recover HP when you defeat an enemy. Grant 1 TP to all allies within range. Okay, so these are all really good. Okay. Okay. Apologies for not giving you my name until now. A simple sundries merchant I may be. My reasons. Even so, I can't bear to see Norzelia suffer the horrors of war much longer. Don't hesitate to send me to battle. I'll end up there anyway. This old soldier is drawn to the vanguard like a moth flame. Oh, it looks like someone's ready for a class promotion. Okay, so what do you got here?
Never stop learning.
Stop yelling at me, Benedict. Okay, so Serenoa is super strong now. Yo, what skills does he have? Edged arrow deal physical damage to a single enemy, ignoring their defense. That's pretty good. Deal greater damage the further away the enemy is. It's also good. Deal physical damage to all enemies within range. Arrow spray. Oh, goodness. Increase the range of your normal attacks by 1. Okay, my man's a legend. Like, literally, a legend. Until next time, so we should just buy everything here that we got. Okay, now let's see what we can upgrade. Increases damage dealt during a tempest. Ooh, interesting. Yo, Steve, how's it going? Thanks for the biddies. Buy everything. Okay. Okay, so I need some spider silk. Dude, this guy's a legend. He is in the team. Upgrade. Increase your speed? Hell yeah. Okay. And now for Azana. Oh, see, with Azana, I can cause the Tempest. And then Grandpappy, he's stronger in the Tempest. Oh, we got some strats happening. Increase magic attack? Yep. Sure. Hosts. I have 2 superior iron. I think... I mean, we need to do more damage, so Roland gets more damage. There we go. Serenoa is going to slap the hell out of things now. Okay, let's see if we got anything here. We do. Oh, geez. The battlefield is a place of chaos, with friend and foe fighting for their lives. Regroup your forces and fell the enemy within the time limit. Oh, so everyone's just kind of by themselves? Okay, well, we're not going to do that one. Let's just continue on. How will we be screwed this time by HYZANTE? Just make sure there's not anything else going on. Yeah, see, I thought like the salt might be up here somewhere. Oh, I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, Serenoa uses the discovery of the salt crystal to gain an audience with the Hierophant. What bad will happen? Find out now.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating.
I feel like they're just gonna say, we need to get rid of this, kill them, don't let them leave. That's my prediction.
It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well...
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with HYZANTE?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example.
So could this be the mine that they took control of?
Having their own salt would make HYZANTE redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and HYZANTE's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The Kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
You live. There is no mistaking that face.
So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of HYZANTE stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia.
Oh, let's go!
Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Wow. I did not see this coming at all.
Me, a saint.
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
It's so good.
Well, would you look at that? We secured HYZANTE's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle in Wolford are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I'm with you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Oh boy. A missive arrives from Cyprus, alerting Gustadolf to dangers back home. The Saintly Seven discussed their earlier council and the possibilities on the horizon. Oh no, we were so happy. Don't do this. Don't be like, oh, we'll back them, but we will kill them instantly. Don't do it, HYZANTE. Just be friends, please. Please.
Did you know about this salt crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
HYZANTE is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Harsh words, but true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Esfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
Exham, we beat you earlier, by the way. At the tournament. Just saying.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Esfrosti's ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you!
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on. Danger's back home, so something here is happening. I bet you my boy who was sent down here, I don't remember his name, it's been too long, is probably found something out about his son dying at the mine. Which I think maybe that mine found salt reserves or something. And that's how he was going to... Because remember, he died because he tried to blackmail Rust. Being like, look what I have, you don't have it, you have to be nice to me, and then they killed him. But I don't think we know what's back there yet. Unless I'm just completely forgetting. Which could be the case. Anyways. A missive arrives from Cyprus, alerting Gustadolf dangers back home.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Cycrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Okay, so Cyprus is, he was that official that we fought with Rudolph. And Svarog was the guy's dad. Dude, I can't remember his freaking name, though. So, Cyprus ratted on Svarog is what we're gaining here.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft.
Dragan was Svarog's son. The one who found something. Dragan found something in the mine and tried to blackmail Gustadolf with it. And it didn't work out for him because he's dead, but hey, he tried.
Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even HYZANTE's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring HYZANTE to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that HYZANTE is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force, and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to HYZANTE my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need to ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
In the still of night, completed. Man, I just love stories like this. Like, I just love it. I've listened to dialogue for the last 40 minutes and I'm loving it. It doesn't bother me at all.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remained strong after declaring a trade stop with HYZANTE. Gustadolf sends Erica to HYZANTE to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. HYZANTE, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation. Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Well, I mean, we were pretty much there already. Chapter 13, Part 1, Our Time Has Come. Let's just kill her right here. Frick it. War started.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I
Let's
implore
go.
you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. I can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
Let's just intercept Erica going back. Then we can dust her. Really shake things up. Oh wait, we were already back home.
You wish to lend us HYZANTE's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
What the hell is
I
that?
compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric.
Elfric you up.
The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes him unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I am certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely. I am Milo.
Uba. Welcome to the team.
A dancer by trade, but assistant to the Saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantean spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares.
Oh, I get it. I get it. So, the reason she's here is because she's their spy. Just to keep telling HYZANTE everything that's going on. So that we're not, like, trying to trick them or anything. But old Anna, our own spy, caught on to it.
Both my army and Minister Camcel's will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Yo, Camcel is gonna fight? I've been waiting for that. He's pretty badass. I hope they give him a chance.
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Camcel better dual-wield giant axes. And just decimate the whole front line. Don't do me dirty. Trinkle strategy. Cycrus reports a theft in the archives to Gustadolf. Under secret orders, Hewitt scouts the Telior domain with Flugi. Damn, right, because Telior... Silvio's dead, so what's happening in Telior right now? Then we got a missive arrives at Whiteholm Castle informing Thalis and the others of the outcome of Erica's negotiations with HYZANTE. Dude, there's a lot going on. I'm gonna go into the menu quick. I wanna see something. It seems like the music is kind of swallowing voices every now and then. I'm not sure though. I'll just turn it down a little bit. Set camera to move slowly during event. Wait, let's turn that on to see what it is. It's what I think it is. Let's just check it out. We'll do this one quick. Secrets reports of theft in the archives to Gusto. I imagine that when you go into this, instead of the camera just staying on one spot, it'll slowly rotate around just to show kind of the whole area they're in. Let's see.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sicris.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts.
Yeah, see how it's slowly rotating? I kind of like it.
All they were able to make off with was a single book, penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
Who the hell stole it?
It must be of some significance, if she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes. Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses.
Oh, you're probably wrong.
It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Knell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Okay, so the camera's slowly turning and has weird effects on some text bubbles, so I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so under secret orders, you had scouts to tell your domain with Flugy. My boy Flugy. Flugia.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teliorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed.
Dude, if something happens to Flugy... Oh...
But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Interesting that that was all that happened there. Obviously there was a reason. Obviously. but Benedict is too smart for me, so I don't see the reason. I don't see why he wanted that yet. Okay, let's head to the castle. A missive arrives at Whiteholm Castle informing Thalos and the others of the outcome of Erica's negotiations with HYZANTE.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says HYZANTE refused our final offer.
Yeah, no shit.
You seem surprised. There was no way HYZANTE would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalos. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Oh!
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General Avlora. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone.
Yeah, see, Avlora is like the, not really Beatrix, but kind of, with like, just the general that does whatever she's got to do, whatever she's told to do.
I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General Avlora. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? They're aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustadolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Petriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you've told me.
Yeah.
Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both HYZANTE and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Ho ho ho.
Thank you, General of Laura.
Oh, that might be my favorite scene in the game so far. Yo, what the heck? That was good. Okay, so could that all have been just a ruse by Avlora? I mean, it could be, but I don't know. I don't think it is. I think she chose good. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, we have a scales of conviction coming up. Okay. The party decides how to use the new weapon gifted to them by HYZANTE.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huet scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back, and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict, then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate?
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
There's 3 options. We now have 3 paths before us, each with its own merits and shortcomings. But which one will lead House Wolford to victory? Oh no. Who added the red one? Who did it? Okay. Okay. I don't think we should destroy the dam. I don't think we should do that one. So I'm going to try to convince Benedict and Anna to go to another side, but I don't know which side. If we destroy the bridge, then we're just all trapped in there. The thing we kind of keep in mind now is, like, General Avlora is on our side. But I don't think washing away the troops is the best option. And who's in the castle right now to negotiate with? Thalis? Because Gustadolf isn't there. Or we could infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, and destroy the duchy's warship. And destroying the warship is probably very beneficial for us. We launch a surprise attack. Could that be... I don't want to have to kill Avlora. That's the thing. Yeah, Panda, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, negotiating. I just don't think negotiating is the way to go here. But like, I'm just thinking of... Destroying the dam isn't the option. Like, sure, we'll win, but... it'll destroy the area we're trying to take back. Trap the enemy in the castle. Like, if we do that, they're still in the castle. And then what? They just come back with their ships to get in? Like, dude. Destroy the bridge trapped in, then negotiate.
Serenoa.
Measure cannot exist without people. We cannot risk exposing those very people to any more hardship than they have already endured. If we explode the bridge, we can isolate the castle. The people will be spared from our battle. That's true. It'll just be us and the castle.
Ah, yes?
Benedict's plan gives us our surest path to victory, but would incur great damages to the capital, and Prince Roland's plan is far too dangerous a gamble. Call me naive, but I believe Frederica's plan to be the best. Prince Roland wishes to defeat the frosty commanders who unjustly occupy Whiteholm Castle. I see this plan as proof of his resolve. As a member of the Kingsguard, I intend to help him see it through. Okay, so it seems like my convictions have put us towards destroying the bridge and negotiating. Oh, I can go to the city streets, heck yeah. Maybe we can learn something to help convince. I heard that Elfric is still in development and only a few people are privy to its details. According to the rumors, its blast could blow a hole straight through a castle wall. Would we really use such a thing in battle? Elfric is still in development. Are they hoping to use this battle to test its powers? There's a chance we're exposing the people to greater danger than we thought. We must consider its placement very carefully. Oh, so the blast could hurt someone, so maybe that could be used to our benefit to not destroy the warship. Hey, why don't you have anything in here? Hey. Lord Serenoa, you've been out and about quite often lately. Is something amiss? I can't help but notice the comings and goings of HYZANTE soldiers, too. Something about it bodes ill. Dude, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't make me more paranoid than I already am, okay? We're fine. Lord Serenoa, we've returned from scouting the capital. The Crown City is teeming with Frosty soldiers. And it appears that a second force, led by General Avlora, is defending Whiteholm Castle. So Esfrost has soldiers stationed throughout the city and around the castle. The latter led by General Avlora no less. I doubt a full frontal attack would work to our favor. This is definitely worth considering when making our strategy. Lord Serenoa, I shall accompany you wherever you go. I'm sure my knowledge of Elfric will be of great service to you. My uncle's a soldier, but he's always busy these days. I haven't been able to talk to him at all. A black anklet. Oh right, I got a resurrection earring. Increases strength, magic attack, physical defense, and magic defense, but deals damage to you at the start of your turn. Yeah, but if they're stationed throughout the whole city, then if we blow the bridge, there's still soldiers in the city that can be like, well, I guess we'll kill people then. The resurrection earring automatically revives the wearer once per battle. That seems pretty good. My niece came back from the Crown City. She said there are more Frosty soldiers than ever now. A wind amulet. Increases wind resistance by 30. That's just good to give to anyone, honestly. After the duchy made their declaration, the Holy State stopped shipping salt. Merchants can no longer trade salt in the capital either. Welcome, how can I be of service today? Do you have anything good? Oh yeah, you do, that I should probably buy. Increases evasion by 3, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the thing with this stuff, Panda, is like they really don't make choosing easy because every option has its pros and cons. Kitty. I came here hoping to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. As Frosty's invasion took me by surprise, but life's been easier since. We can enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give offerings to the crown. It seems the people living in the Crown City aren't suffering as much as I thought they'd be. The scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago. Our preparations are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing the field with the HYZANTEan troops. Nah, don't worry. Hey, there's no goodies in any of these houses. Damn. The soldiers look like they're preparing for something. Is another big battle on the horizon. The HYZANTEan soldiers that were bringing relief supplies look like they're readying for war too. My reserves are still stocked, but I do not know how long that will last. The duchy's trade embargo has me worried, to say the least. There have been no goodies in any of these houses. Since the fall of House Falks and Telliar, many of their people have fled here to Wolford. And the refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. It is not uncommon to hear fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolford. What should we do, my lord? Oh, our domain can only support so many people. Why not convince them to look to HYZANTE for refuge? These people have nowhere else to go. We will accept them with open arms. We must prioritize the happiness of our people. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. Nah. They gotta come here. Very well, my lord, but I should warn you that our domain's resources will soon run dry. And the people's discontent continues to grow. I understand, but before either of those reach their limit, I shall bring Frost to its knees. Understood, my lord. Leave the issue of the refugees to us. We'll be fine. My lord, how is your father doing? Yeah, how is he doing? The people are worried. We haven't heard any tidings of his health for some time now. I regret to tell you that his condition remains unchanged. I only wish there were some magic elixir to see him back to health. My father's name carries great weight even now. There's no way we would lose him, not when we need him most. I appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. My father is the strongest man I've ever known. Doubtless he'll be back on his feet in no time. Let's go with this one. My father's name carries great weight. The previous Archduke and the saints of old revered your father, and with good reason. Even the late King Ragnar trusted Lord Simon deeply and treated him as one would a close friend. I remember the two of them frequenting the tavern in their youth, drinking ale until the morning sun. I had no idea. But you're one of the Saintly Seven now, Lord Serenoa. I dare say your accomplishments rival those of your father's. We look forward to seeing what lies ahead for you. I'm sure Lord Simon would say the same. Thank you. Neither my father nor I could ask for better people. Okay, well, I think we destroy the bridge. I think that's our best option.
Say.
Flooding the city will leave the people with nowhere to live, and Frederica's plan hinges on how the enemy responds. We can win if we sneak into the castle and slay the Frosty commanders. Only Cordelia and I are privy to the secret passages. Okay, it's time to try to convince them. Hewitt, I gotta try to convince you. Lord Serenoa, you think Lady Frederica's plan is our best option? If Roland wishes for the people's support, he must act in a way befitting royalty. Unfortunately, flooding the city and surprise attacks hardly make the cut. No matter how much time the negotiations take, it is still better than bringing harm to the people, and the bridge can be easily rebuilt. It is House Wolford's job to protect Glenbrook. I would choose Frederica's way to safeguard both Roland and his people.
Good point.
Hearing you say that heartens me as a member of the Kingsguard. Though one of the seven you may be, your heart still beats for the kingdom and the crown.
I have chosen.
Thank you, Lord Serenoa. Speaking to you has shown me the merits of Lady Frederica's plans. Can always count on my bird, Queen. Benedict?
My lord.
Negotiating would only grant the enemy reprieve, and there's a high chance that Queen Cordelia has revealed the secret tunnels to the enemy. But we would most certainly deal a heavy blow to the Frosty forces by flooding the city. Oh yo. We ain't changing Benedict's mind at all. He's full flood. I believe it best to trap the troops in the castle and force them to negotiate. So you would choose Lady Frederica's plan? Might I inquire as to why? The Rosalia River was originally prone to heavy flooding. We cannot be sure how far the damage will spread. Tellier Reservoir is where the kingdom gets its water, and between the dam and the bridge, the latter is far easier to rebuild. I concur. The bridge is simpler and requires less labor and resources. But a battle cannot be won simply by looking at profits and losses. I implore you to think carefully about which plan gives us our greatest chance of victory. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me, Lord Serenoa. Benedict, don't give a fudge.
Say.
I believe it best to trap the troops, Roland. You wish to use Alfred to blow up the bridge, then negotiate with Esfrost? Frederica wishes no harm to come to anyone, and that includes your sister. We cannot be sure of Elfric's power. If we set it off near the castle, we may be putting Her Majesty in danger. Cordelia.
Certainly.
Whitehelm Castle is a symbol of Glenbrook, and like the Crown City, I would be loath to see it brought to harm. Elfric is yet incomplete, so we must be cautious in how we use it.
A hard choice.
I appreciate your concerns about my sister, but still. Okay, Anna. Also, a full
Yes, sir.
flood. The enemy may already be aware of the tunnels, but no one is anticipating a flood. Yeah, it'll wipe out everyone. The capital is swarming with Frosty soldiers. We must prepare ourselves to make sacrifices if we are to reclaim the city. I believe it best to trap the troops. I see. So you would support Lady Frederica's plan, though it seems the least efficient of the three. Well, calm down. It will take time and effort, but would mitigate damage to the people. Capital can be repaired, but the dead cannot be brought back to life. The lives of the people should outweigh the importance of efficiency. We must have the people's support. If we were to lose it, even reclaiming the capital could not keep the kingdom together.
Certainly.
Aye, I've heard that the duchy's supporters in the capital grow by the day. Even if we were to claim victory, if great harm were to befall the crown city, the people's dissatisfaction would turn on Prince Roland. It might be best for us to tread the path of least destruction for the sake of the kingdom's future.
I must hear what the others think.
It seems I underestimated the merits of Lady Frederica's plan. Hell yeah. We got the squad on board.
Aye, lad.
Destroying the darn is our best. Destroying the darn. Darn. Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. The enemy wouldn't know what hit him if we flooded the city. But there's no denying that the other plans have their merits too. Should we go with our best bet or consider one of the other options? Oh yeah, so I could get him to go either way. But we trap him in. We know more than they do. Like, Avlora is on Cordelia's side. As of what we know from that conversation. Avlora could be scheming. We don't know that. But from what we do know 100% is Avlora has the queen's back. So you think Lady Frederica's plan is the way to go, eh? Why is that? We will need the people's support when rebuilding the capital. To do so, we must win it back fair and square, and with as little damage as possible. I think it's the most efficient plan of the three, driving Esfrost into a corner with only a single bridge to mourn, and one that can be repaired fairly easy. Lady Frederica's plan would definitely mitigate our losses and give us a shot at victory without exposing ourselves to the danger of sneaking in the castle.
Aye, but
if the negotiations draw on too long, there's no telling what the enemy might do with their backs to the wall. I can't say for sure if that's really efficient or not. Each plan's got its good and bad points.
Consider this.
But now that we've got the Holy State at our backs, this would be the perfect chance to strike at Esfrost. Isn't winning this war more important than the Crown City's damages or the people's morale? We can all foresee the damage that a deluge would do to the city, and stealing into the castle would put Roland in great danger. I know that House Wolfwork can claim victory without having to sacrifice the capital or the people's safety. Winning isn't everything. We must face the consequences of our actions and take responsibility for rebuilding. To that end, I would see as little damages as possible. I know that House Wolfwork can claim victory.
Are you joking?
If you gave the order, lad, I'd put my life on the line to see your well done. But ideals and pride won't win a fight. As the lord of our house, I ask that you consider all our options with a cool head.
Tough spot we're in.
I can see how you feel about this, but I'll need a moment to digest it all. Okay, well I pissed him off with that one. I pissed him off with the I know we can win. But I do know that. Okay, we got everyone. Let's do this. Commence the damn vote.
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready. I believe in you.
I thought it through and decided to put my faith in your decision, my friend. Good job, Roland.
On this, I cannot be swayed.
I do not think your plan a bad one, just not the best one given the circumstances. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're 3-1 right now.
I agree.
I stand behind you, Lord Saranoa. Oh, nice. Okay, we win. I mean, we don't win. We're just doing the plan I want
I
to do.
changed my mind.
I thought about it a lot, and I decided to choose a different path than Prince Roland's.
Forgive me, lad.
Sorry, but my token's going elsewhere this time, lad. That's fair. I shouldn't have said what I said.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Man, Eredor went full flood as well at the end of it all. Wow.
The way forward is decided. We collapse the bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
Benedict is just so mad at how I play this game. Because I'm pretty sure I've went against Benedict every time.
You will safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolford. But do you really think negotiations will prevail? Such sympathy may be your downfall.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to HYZANTE and see Minister Camsell. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
Hell yeah, Camsell.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Saranoa. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard-bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
Exam wants to glory. Our time has come completed.
House Wolfort and HYZANTE join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital, isolating the enemy and forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. Saranoa and the others agree to the plan. In support of House Wolfort, HYZANTE's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
The Hyzantian forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire?
Well, we ain't changing
We are
now.
in a battle against your people, against Thalos and Erica.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me. Even my siblings.
To try and save them?
No. To save myself. And to save House Wolford.
You damn right, Frederica. You damn right. There he is, Camcel.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Camcel and myself have brought what troops we could muster.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
HYZANTE has not mobilized a force so large since the Salt Iron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
The pressures of a large army on the capital's threshold is part of our plan. Come inside and I will explain the rest.
Camcel, calm down, brother. You're gonna get your chance. You're gonna get your chance. Cool the jets. Okay, this is it right here. Avlora prepares for battle upon hearing the Allied forces march for Glenbrook. However, that's the thing. Avlora is with the Queen. After that last little conversation in the courtyard, she convinced Avlora to side with her. For what, we think of at least. So, I mean, I wonder what she's gonna say, oh, Glenbrook is coming to attack us. Maybe Cordelia has a plan? To be they're gonna come in here, maybe we don't fight them. Oh, I don't know. It could literally be anything. This game has not been predictable at all. I've been wrong so many times. I've been wrong just trying to oh, this is gonna happen next. Nope, wrong. Oh, this is gonna happen. Nope, wrong. I mean, I've called out a few betrayals and backstabs, but it was pretty obvious. But this game has surprised me time and time again. Around every little corner, I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know what's going to happen with Avlora now. Because when Cordelia was talking to her, I was like, why are you telling her your plan? She's the general for Gustadolf. And you're telling the general for Gustadolf that you're going to betray him. You're finding a way to betray him. What plan is that? But then Cordelia got through the hard shell of Avlora. Man, I'm just loving this game.